Oh man, how fun is it, man, to celebrate as Barca fans? What a win, man. 6-1 as well. To that's a tough opponent, with David Silva and stuff.
Yeah, beating them 6-1. Um,
That's not easy. Yeah.
yeah, it was a good performance from the team. Uh,
Credit to Ronald Koeman as well and Jordi Alba. What has Jordi Alba become possessed since he got the left wing by role, man? Like he's performing like he's like on God mode or something. Like he's performing like an alien.
yeah, ever since he got that advanced role, he's been quality. Not having to defend as much, as he used to, and starting to show his
Mm,
qualities, attacking wise.
you gotta appreciate that as well. He was fantastic. And Ronald Koeman, like since he did the 3-4-3, like we have never looked back. Like we have progressed since. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. What do you think about De Jong, bro? Damien, what do you think about De Jong? Do you think he's a fantastic footballer? Like he can play anywhere. Like he can play anywhere, right?
yeah. I think that the thing is with De Jong is that well, he's much better, this season compared to his first. I
What?
feel
Yeah.
like he,
What? Yeah. Yeah. Damien, like De Jong plays center back. He plays CDM. He plays interior. Like he puts if the he plays anywhere the coach wants him to. Maybe he can even play goalkeeper if Ter Stegen and Neto both got injured. Maybe he can fill up as the goalkeeper because like he's doing a job everywhere. Right? He's so good everywhere, anywhere he plays. Like I love him to bits, man. You? How about you?
yeah, I think it's very good to have like a utility player like De Jong that can play anywhere, anytime.
100%. Do you think he can play goalkeeper though?
I don't know about that, but maybe.
Yeah. Good vibes, man. It's good vibes going to the international break. Who was your man of the match? Because like I think for me, I think it's gotta be Lionel Messi or even Jordi Alba. Either of them. You?
Yeah, I think it has to be Messi. I think overall, but the team played well. Uh, you know,
100%. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let's go for player ratings. If you no, let's go through the team selection. Were you pleased when you saw Ter Stegen, De Jong, Mingueza, Lenglet, Pedri, Busquets, Alba, Des, Griezmann, Dembele, and Messi? Were you pleased or like were you surprised because Ronaldo didn't start when the team lineup first came up?
um, I was pretty okay with the lineup. I thought that Araujo would start, and De Jong would play in midfield. A little bit further, but we still won quite comfortably. Uh,
100%, man. Yeah. Sociedad is a yeah, probably a bigger man. Sociedad is a great team as well. To be fair, Damien, like I literally think it's like a very very like decent team. Like I'm never gonna lie, I think we literally smashed them apart. We ripped them into pieces. So
yeah, it was good
um
to
d-
to
um
get
do,
that win away.
yeah, sorry, do you think Juan Laporta coming in has to do anything with these players stepping up and performing very well? Do you think it's because Laporta is coming in and he's traveling with the team and he's doing everything that he can, like and like before, like Bartomeu, he used to stay at home and he used to defend himself, but Laporta is traveling everywhere. So do you think that gives the team a lift, and maybe he's in the dressing room motivating the players with Ronald Koeman? Do you think that that's the case? And do you think that gives them a lift?
Yeah, obviously, Laporta, has a plan, to sell some players, keep the players. So most of these players would want to stay at the club. So they're trying to show every match, you know, they get, you know, every minute that you know that they deserve to be at the club. So you know,
100%, man. Yeah, man. Got lovely stuff there. Right then, let's go through. Okay, so Thursday again was decent. But yeah, let's go through player ratings and then we'll probably do this. Yeah, Thursday again. What do you think out of a 10? And
um,
give me that. Yeah, why would you give him a like 8? Did he make? Did he? Was it a steady performance? And like just give me like a rating and like what you thought of his performance. Yeah, go on. Wait, you
uh,
start with yeah,
I would have to give him a 7. I thought you know he
yeah.
pretty much had nothing to do. I mean, the goal that they scored is you know it was a good goal by them. You know, um, yeah, but I you know that exact chance, you know, stopping that 2 times. So yeah, I thought he did decent. Didn't really have much to do, you know, in the game pretty much since you know we were just pretty much keeping the ball, you know, attacking, you know, Sociedad.
100%. What did you think? Oh yeah, it's my turn anyway, so I'll start with Dion. I think he was brilliant. Like he can play anywhere. The coach wants him to DM, interior, center back. He can play anywhere, and like I think he has to get a 9 or an 8. To be fair, like he was fantastic as well. Like one of the best players this season. To be fair, to be honest. So yeah. How about Oscar Mingueza? Yeah, go on, Damian. Take it away.
Um, I have to give him an 8. I thought you know he did quite well. Um, you know, helping. You know, he was you know making out with Dest. You know, making out with other players. You know, making runs. You know, into the area. I thought it was all around good performance by him. You know, defensively pretty solid. So I have to give him an 8.
Yeah, I have to agree. To be fair. Yeah, so yeah, I'll go again. I have to agree with you there, saying Mingueza was yeah. Mingueza, I think he's more comfortable as a right center back rather than like a right wing back because I think he loves defending a lot more. He's similar to Ramos in a way, but well, he's our Ramos to be fair. So yeah, man. Lenglet was a steady performance as well. I think he has played well since he last made the mistake. I don't know when that was, but I think he's played well. So I'll probably just give him a 7 or 6 or a 5. I mean, 5 is too low. A 6 or 7 or 8. Yeah. You go on, mate. Damien. You go with Des. I think he go on. What? Take it away.
Yeah, you know, getting his first La Liga goal. That was probably like you know today. I mean Sunday, his best performance. You know, in a Barcelona shirt. So I have to give him you know a 9 or 10. So
Yeah.
I thought he did well.
Yeah, Damien, do you see any similarities between Des and Danny Alves?
Um, uh, only a little bit. I think that's dribbles more than Danny Alves. You know, Danny Alves. You know, he liked linking up. You know, with players. So I think you know they're a little bit different.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, you're right as well. You're right. Yeah. Um. Thoughts. You can go on, mate. About Busquets and Pedri. I'll do Elba and the others. So you can go on with Busquets and Pedri as well.
Um, I thought Busquets. You know, he did. You know that great. You know, chip. You know, for Messi's. You know, first goal. It was a beautiful. You know, to break the lines. You know, break the defense. So you know, I had to give him an 8. Thought he did pretty well. Uh, I think Pedri, you know, got a. I think I'm gonna give him a 7. I don't think you know he
Mm.
was very standout, but you know, I thought he did quite all right. Uh, you know, in the match.
Yeah, yeah, man. I have to agree. I think it's like yeah. And who's question seven? Pedri. How about Pedri?
Uh, I have to give him a seven. Uh, thought he did pretty all right. Pretty standard performance by Pedri.
Mm, yeah, yeah, I agree as well. I think Pedri. Yeah, I think Pedri was quite too fair. I think he was decent. I think he played well as well. I think a standard 7 or 8. Um,
Mm,
how about Alba? I think we have to give him a 9 because like he played so well. Like he did so well in the left wing by role to be fair. Like, I loved him a lot in that role. I think ever since he got the role, he's trying to got from.
yeah,
Yeah, so I'll give him a 9. You?
yeah. I have to give him a nine for that amazing performance by him.
And yeah, it was his birthday on Saturday as well. So on Monday as well. So he did play well to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, how about Griezmann? What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? It was his birthday as well. Do you think he played well?
I thought he did all right. He just scored the first goal. He was at the right place at the right time. Uh, so I thought he did all right. So I'll have to give him a seven.
Yeah, I'll probably say Griezmann a 7 as well. I'm not gonna lie. I think he was steady. He was decent.
Hmm.
Mm. I do think he played well as well. To be fair, like I think he did well. To be fair, like, not even gonna lie. I think he played. He was one of our better players on the day. And happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
And I hope he does well as well in the future games. Still.
Mm.
Mm. Now we move on to one of the best players in the world, the GOAT. Hopefully he signs a new contract with us. He stays with us. It's looking bright. Yeah. What are you discussing?
Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant
Mm.
performance by him. I thought he did well. Those two goals were you know top notch. Great finishes by him. So I had to give him a nine
Yeah,
for that performance.
yeah. 100%. I think he was man of the match to be fair. Like I think he played well. Damien, I think he played well. I think Messi is the goal. He was a brilliant like player, and I think he motivated the team. And fair play to him, man. Giving his all. And even if he leaves, like I think he's still gonna be the best player. He gives his all every time to our club, and hopefully he sees us going in that right direction and signs a new contract with a Porter in charge.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah. So what did you give Messi man of the match?
Yeah, I would have to give him man in the match. Was pretty much influential. In all the goals.
Yeah, 100%. Messi is returned to old Messi. When after Bartomeu left. So yeah,
Hmm.
man. Hopefully he keeps on continuing this form and yeah, love him. I think he deserves man of the match as well. Moving on to Usman Dembele. How much do you think he has improved under this new system under Ronald Koeman?
Yeah, I think the system suits him. Uh, the offside goal was pretty harsh. Um,
Mm, it
but
was, you're right.
the goal that he scored that was allowed. I thought that was the Dembele type goal. Running at the defense and just finishing it perfectly. So yeah, I have to give him a 7 or 8. I thought it was a pretty good performance by him.
Yeah, 100, yeah, 100%. Dembele is he has always got he's always got the pace, but his end product needs more work as well. He needs to step up his end product too.
Yeah,
Don't you think so?
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah. Um, Damien, would you prefer to see like in the future? Yeah, when Ansu Fati and Messi and Dembele are fit, would you like to see? Would you like to see like Messi in the number 10 role with Ansu and Dembele up top running at defenders? Would you think? Do you think that would be a nightmare for defenders next season if that was the case?
Yeah, I think that'll be probably the ideal lineup for next season. If Messi stays. Uh, so yeah, I feel like that'll be the best lineup that you could probably go with in the future.
100%. I do think it's gonna be a decent lineup as well. To be fair, like yeah, man, I do think so. To be fair, bro. But yeah, hopefully he does well as well in the future. Like I mean, like, he's doing well now, and hopefully Ansu gets back from injury like very very quickly, and like like we do well in the next season's Champions League. Yeah. How about the coach Ronald Koeman? It was his birthday. Do you think he pulled off a masterclass once again, like he did like he does every week since the Porter came in? He's been doing a masterclass every week since the Porter came in. Do you think he's doing a masterclass every week right now?
Yeah, he's getting the results. Getting the wins. Uh, so yeah, I'll have to give my props Ronald Koeman right now. Uh, getting those wins, those big wins, and ending off uh, the matches with international break coming up with a huge win. So I'll have to give master props to Ronald Koeman.
Mm, yeah, man, 100%. I agree with you as well. Like, um, I never really like wanted Ronald Koeman at the start, but I think he's been doing fantastic in these last few weeks.
Yeah,
Damien? Yeah. Yeah. Do you think though if he like does well like if he doesn't like if the results goes like very like sour like do you think if we don't win the league and the Copa like if the results goes very sour do you think Koeman Laporta is gonna sack him and bring in a new manager or do you think he will still keep the trust in him if he doesn't win anything?
um, it's a tough one. I feel like Laporta might keep him uh, because there's not really
I feel
much
like
managers that we can go with right now.
yeah I agree with you yeah like I'm not gonna deny it but like I'm just saying like I think Kuman has done a good job. I'm gonna give him a 10 for yesterday. Like he was simply good yesterday, so I'm gonna give him a 10. But but
Yeah,
but yeah, like if Laporta was very serious and if he's like Kuman, you better win a trophy or two, or else I will hire another manager. Maybe he could hire Xavi Hernandez, like Xavi
yeah,
or Nagelsmann. You never know. Like he could hire one of them still. He
yeah,
has the power to do that. So I think it depends on Ronald Koeman this season if he wants to step up and do well and win trophies. Like if he better step up and win the Copa and La Liga, or I think he will get fired. I think the father has already told him that you either win two trophies or even one trophy, even the Copa and La Liga or even Copa, and then at least like try to fight for everything. Like try to fight in every competition that's left. Like win the Copa and then win the La Liga or even win the Copa. If Koeman wins the Copa, I think he will keep his job. But I think if he doesn't win any trophies, I think he will just get sacked. So at least he has to win one or two trophies. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's clear that we have to win at least one trophy. So you know, I feel like he has a better chance of winning the Copa del Rey because he's already in the final, so has a good opportunity to
100%.
win that.
Yeah. Do you think though, like Laporta might think otherwise? Like if he doesn't win any trophy, he might still keep him. Like let him build let Koeman build the team for the new manager, maybe like a Xavi or Nagelsmann to come in.
Yeah, I feel like Koeman is a manager that's the right manager for us right now in the situation we are. So I think it's better off that we let him keep rebuilding this team and keep improving the players.
Go on, mate.
Yeah,
Yo, Damien, you still there?
yeah,
Yeah, go on. I didn't hear the last part. I think you liked, yeah.
yeah. I feel like Koeman is doing is gonna help us with with this rebuild right now. Um, so yeah, I feel like Laporta might keep him for this rebuild, and who knows what manager Laporta would choose after Coleman.
100, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thoughts on think he would be a good defender and like do you think Pedri and Jordi Alba deserves the Spain collar because like Luis Enrique doesn't like Alba at all, but Pedri is like a new upcoming star, so I can understand that. But do you think Luis Enrique has to settle has like stopped his like with Alba,
I'm pretty sure that Alba
stop his
did get called up to the Spain squad. So you know it's
yeah
good.
so yeah Enrique did say that he wanted a better left back than Alba when he was at Barca, so maybe they have made up, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, man. Henry Garcia and Memphis Depay. You all for that, bro?
Um. Uh. I don't know about it. Mm, I still got questions about depending on if it's a free. Looks like it'll be a for free. So I guess it'll be a pretty good deal.
Yeah, yeah, man. I agree as well. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, man. Yeah, 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 man. I agree that. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for coming on, Damien. See you next time.
Yeah, no
Fish
worries,
Barca.
no worries.
Mm.